Okay, so we can start. Yeah. So I'll share my screen and we can start. Yes. Yeah. Mm. Okay, let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes, I have seen.
Okay, so the session we will start with C sharp. So the full stack, everything will be starting with C sharp. And then the flow I said was C sharp, SQL, and then we'll go for the frameworks. So I before starting with C sharp, I just wanted to know you are working with ASP.NET, no? So you have knowledge on C sharp.
Yes,
It's
yes.
correct. Okay. So you are well versed with C sharp, or you are you're good to work with ASP.NET alone.
Actually, we I'm not work on ASP.NET web form, but it's we use MVC.
No, yeah, but everything is C sharp, no? That's what I'm
Yes,
asking.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah, so you're good with C sharp, no?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Creating class or inheritance.
So yeah, but yeah, I will then still I'll go across the C sharp. If anything you do not want, because you're if as you already know C sharp, if you some topics you want to skip, you can let me know.
Oh,
But yeah, I will just so yes, so C sharp. Okay, this is not a framework. First of all, C sharp is not a framework.
okay.
Okay, so C sharp is not a framework. C sharp is a language first of all. So mostly we get most of the students that think is C sharp is .NET framework. No, C sharp is something entirely different from any .NET framework. Okay, so .NET framework, starting with .NET framework or .NET or a full stack doesn't mean that you should work only with C sharp. Okay, a .NET framework or an like full stack framework means it can be worked with any language. That's the truth actually. But most of the students interpret that our .NET framework is like C sharp framework. No, our .NET framework can be worked with many languages such as C sharp. Then what is VB.NET? You can work with VB.NET. Uh, what is VB is VB is a different language from C sharp. It is not same from C sharp. We can work with F sharp. You can even use Python to build .NET framework. Okay,
Okay.
so there are many different technologies that are available to build an .NET framework. .NET framework or ASP.NET. See, .NET framework means you have ASP.NET, then we have the MVC framework, that's ASP.NET MVC. We have .NET Core framework and everything. These are all the .NET framework. No, so you can develop a .NET framework using these all uh, languages. So what is the best language among this? If you uh, you can still create an F sharp application in your Visual Studio, but this is not widely used across the industry. VB.NET. VB.NET is a very old application, very old application technology which we have been used like there are still applications in VB.NET, but doesn't mean that people are now working on VB.NET. VB.NET is very old,
Okay.
like 2005, 2010, post which VB.NET is not now it is not used to develop any fresh application. Okay. Um, Python, yeah. Python is Python we are using current, but still,
You
what is the
you
best application to work on .NET, best technology to work on?
Your voice is
Yes.
breaking.
Yes, Jignesh.
Your voice is breaking to.
Can you hear me now clearly?
Hello.
Now can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah, hello. Yeah,
Yes, okay.
yeah,
Now it's
yeah. So what I was saying was C Sharp is the best language to develop and .NET framework. Okay,
okay.
so that's where anywhere you ask .NET means we always go for C Sharp. No one asks for B.NET, Python, or F Sharp, anything. Even in any companies when they ask for .NET, we assume it be C Sharp. So yeah, so C Sharp is the language that we use to develop a framework, .NET framework. So starting with C Sharp. So what are the versions that are available in C Sharp? Okay. So So what are all the versions that are available in C Sharp? That's what we are going to see. Okay. So before that, I want to confirm with you that few things you should need to have in your system.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hey, hi, Jignesh. I think the meeting got disconnected. Can you hear me now?
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So I want to confirm with you. Do you have Visual Studio 2022 in your system? I would like to
One.
have it.
Let me check. Yes, yes. I have visited 2022.
Mm. Okay. So why Visual Studio 2022? Okay. So I'll show you.
I have one question. It's like Python you mentioned. Is it come from .NET framework? Like,
Uh, Actually, Python doesn't come from .NET Framework, but using Python, you can develop .NET Framework. See, .NET
uh,
Framework is a framework. That's all. It's a let's say what is a framework? A framework is like set of rules you provide to develop an application. Okay, that is a framework. It's like, see, let's say you are building a very huge mall. Okay, so this mall has multiple floors. Okay,
okay,
and each floor is given to different business. Okay, let's say first floor to bank, second floor
okay,
to restaurant.
okay,
Okay, so bank and restaurant, see, building is common. Okay, bank and restaurant, you may make changes. Okay, make changes so that like that particular floor alone is look different. Okay, bank should be different from restaurant. No, but the building is common. Okay,
okay,
done. Okay, that you have done. Like bank, you are putting some cabins. Restaurant, you are putting some tables and all. Next, so let's say what are all the common things that are available to both bank and restaurant. So you want water. So water is common for both bank and restaurant. No,
hmm,
water will be common for all the floors in the mall. Okay,
okay,
Ca- power is again common for all the floors in the mall. That is available. You should take it from the mall. That's it. Now, if you are going to have a third floor, let's say you're going to have a third floor like a bookshop. Okay, you are starting a bookshop, so you want power. You will take it from the mall only, no? You want
Yes.
water, you will take it from the mall. So everything is available in the mall. So whatever facilities that are given to you is given by the mall, and that
Okay.
mall is the framework. A framework is something you will have everything there. You are going to use your own thing to take everything from the mall, and you are going to develop something. You are going to run something. That's all. That is a framework. A framework is something. It's like an mall. You'll have everything there. Whatever you want, you'll be having there. You should take it from there, and you should run your own thing. So
Oh,
yeah, so that is the thing. See, again, Python is a basic. Python, where did a Python came from? Python came from C. That's all.
okay.
If you see the Python code, it's like a C. It's the C code. That's all. You will have that open close curly braces alone. You will not have. That's all. It
Okay.
again still follows OOPS concept. Okay, and it again classes, functions, everything is there in Python. Same. That's all. So that is what we do tell. Okay. So
Okay.
coming to C sharp. Why Visual Studio 2022? I am asking you because so C Sharp follows. C Sharp has the version of I would say 6.7, and now it has been upgraded to 9 also. So okay, so if you had been following closely, so last before year, like 2021 end, sorry 2022 end, we had .NET Core framework of the famous framework was 3.1.
Yes.
This was decommissioned. This was removed by Microsoft itself. Okay, there is no .NET Core 3.1 now in Microsoft. There is no support provided by Microsoft for .NET Core 3.1. Uh, but but if you want to develop a .NET Core, they have merged that version with C Sharp with 6, 7, and 9. So lesser than C Sharp version of 6, you will not be able to work with .NET Core. Lesser than C Sharp version of 6 is .NET Core 3.1. That's how you have to work. So as 3.1 doesn't have any support from Microsoft, if you are developing any application, you can still develop .NET Core 3.1. You can still develop. But if you develop .NET Core 3.1, let's say you're using some DLL. So
Mm.
tomorrow, if there is an issue, you cannot report it to Microsoft. They
Okay.
will not help you. Okay. So you have to use 6, 7, or 9 of C Sharp. So C Sharp itself has this version now. So now C Sharp version is common with .NET Core. And one more thing is Visual Studio 2020 or lesser than 2019. These will not have the highest version of 6, 7, and 9. Only 2022 will have the highest version of 6, 7, and 9. Okay, 9
Okay.
is very recently released. I haven't upgraded my Visual Studio, so I don't know. But yeah, 6 and 7, you will see. I'll show you in the .NET Core I'll show you in the .NET Core. But yeah, 6 and 7 is the version that we are using for C Sharp and .NET Core. And .NET Framework we use 4.7. Okay, these are all very important. Okay, whenever it's not like you should know only the technology, but you should know the versions also. Okay.
Okay.
So when we interview also, we ask, first question we ask is which version you worked. Okay, so based on that only we will question the candidate. Yeah, 6 and 7, and most stable version is 6. Okay. ASP.NET, we work if there's 4.8, but we are working with 4.7.
Okay.
Okay. That is with C# versions, and I've given you all the versions and framework, and also told you what is in framework. No? Okay. So let's start with C#. So, so what is a C#? So I said C# is a programming language. It is developed by Microsoft that runs on .NET framework. Okay. So C# can be developed uh, individually, like a console application. So this that I have developed is a console application here. So like simple, I'm saying it's a console application. Yeah. C Sharp can be developed separately by a console application. Again, for that, we take the help of .NET framework. That's what I have done here. So see, so when you develop C Sharp separately for a console application, you take the help of .NET framework because you want to use the OOPS concept. No, OOPS concept is available in .NET framework. Okay, so as I said, when you have a building, you have to take all the resources from the building. No, so all these are taken from this. So what were we doing previously? Okay, previously we had something called ASP Classic. If you had known, so this ASP Classic does not follow any framework. Okay, so this ASP Classic, if you had seen an ASP Classic, which is .asp, um, it will have the HTML and the C sharp code in the same page. It doesn't have like now if you're working in MVC, you'll be seeing no, you have a view, you have a controller, you have a model and all separately. You'll have a CS page. Like if you had seen an ASP.NET application, you'll have an ASPX page and then ASPX.cs page. So
Yes.
the previous version to .NET framework. So before .NET framework was found, we had something called ASP Classic, which where we had everything in the same page, which does not use oops, which means when you are writing in code, you will not have function, you will not have methods, you will not have classes. So you will write the code blankly in a straight page. You'll write everything blankly. So when you run the page, everything gets loaded. You run all the code. Okay. So that is waste, no? Like you do not want. If, let's say I am writing 5,000 lines of code, means I do not want all the 5,000 lines to run when my application loads. I want only maybe few few functions to run so that that alone should be loaded. That is alone going to be loaded in the page means I want only that to be ran. Then only we started using groups, the concepts of functions, methods, and everything, which we which was developed which was included into .NET framework, and then C Sharp started using .NET framework. So evolved. Okay. So now ASP Classic, you can still see application, but yeah, it is not. It is not. So
Mm,
if you
your
see
your
here how to develop,
voice.
I am sure that you might.
Hello.
1 second. Can you hear me now? Yeah, can
Your
you hear?
voice is too much breaking.
Hello. Is it still breaking? Hello.
Ah, yes. Okay. Now it's here.
Uh, uh, so if you okay, how to create a console application? That's what I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Okay. So how to create a when you are into year 2022, just need to select the create a new, and if you here mini console application, you see this console application, console app. So there are many console applications. So to just first console application. What is this console application? You need to understand that a C sharp application will look on Mac OS. So that is how so it is itself Microsoft application. It works in Windows. So The first question. Why .NET? You can do anything in it. Why .NET Core? It is because of the cross performance. When you create something in .NET Core, that will run in Mac OS also. Linux also it will run. So when you see something that will run with Windows, it uses the framework of yeah. So this is VB, and now see here something is mentioned console app frame.
Uh, you're not. I'm clearing.
Jignesh,
Not
I
clearing.
think my internet, yeah, it's very, yeah.
Actually, your
Yeah.
screen is now not visible, and
Yeah,
also
that yeah. So Dinesh, uh, here locally, yeah, we one thing we can do, we can close for today. So I'll fix this issue and tomorrow morning, but
I
just
will.
resume without any issue with my internet. Okay,
Actually,
there's
I will
some.
also suggest you. Instead of Zoom, can we connect on Google Team meeting? It's like better than Zoom, I think.
Yes,
What does
yeah.
the like create meeting on the Zoom Google Team, and we can also like connect on them.
Yeah. So Google is more stable than
Yes,
I
because of
use
Zoom, it's now it's
meeting
not.
on Google.
Hmm. So it's fine if we connect on.
Yeah, Zoom is not stable like more. Even yeah. I got it. I got it. I will do that. Okay. So, I will ask Ganesh to create an Google Meet, and we will work
Okay.
on. We'll start.
And like every
Like
session is
some
recorded.
unstable. Yes, every session is recorded. You can take the in-
Okay.
Hello,
Yes. Yes.
hello, Jignesh.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, sorry. So as I said, like, I was saying that. Yeah. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Can you hear me?
No. No. Actually, your voice is too much breaking.
Yeah. For me, it is throwing your network is unstable, and suddenly my network is unstable. Uh,
Uh,
uh, so yeah. I want to start with the Google Meet tomorrow.
okay. Okay. Is Ganesh here? Ganesh?
Jignesh, I will send. I will ask Ganesh to send the Google Meet link.
Okay. Is Ganesh here
We'll
or not?
resume tomorrow. Is that fine?
Okay.
He is here. I think he. Ganesh, can you hear me? Okay. I will speak with Ganesh. I will send you the
Okay.
Google Meet. We'll resume from where we
Okay.
stood. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.